Hey y'all, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel, and this is going to be a 2022 reading wrap-up plus my 2023 reading goals. It feels so wild to be saying 2023. Where has the year gone? We say that every year, don't we? But I'm really excited to kind of dive right in here. I got all these different stats and all these things that I want to share with you guys. Have a fun little announcement for 2023 here as well. So let's go ahead and dive right in. For 2022, I read so many books. I don't even know. I was going through all the different stats. I started a reading spreadsheet this year, and I want to kind of do it a little differently. I haven't really found a reading spreadsheet that I love, but I did keep one, and it was hard to kind of keep everything up to date, but I had it like halfway through the year that I had to go back through and add all of them. But so far this year, and there's like maybe a week and a half left of the year, so far this year I've read 141 books. And my goal was honestly 40 books, but that's before I started YouTube. And then when I started YouTube, it went crazy. Y'all already know. When you start a channel, it's like you read all the books, you know, all the recommendations, everything goes crazy. It's amazing. And so this year I read 141 books, and I'm going to finish one today, so it'll probably be like 145 by the time that this is all done. But I really want to get this video filmed, and so just for the sake of the video, it'll probably be like 145. Let's just go with that. Goodreads, I got my iPad over here, because your girl needs notes. We got 42,617 pages. Which most of that was audiobooks. Y'all already know I gotta be listening and doing, but hey, how cool is that to see the pages, right? And my shortest book was The Reason I Jump by Naoki Higashida, and that's one of my least favorite books of the year. Like, I'll talk about that in that video, but it was 135 pages. I'll talk about that later. But then we have the longest book, which was, y'all already know, Go Tell the Bees That I'm Gone, Diana Gabaldon. Hey. 902 pages, okay? Which was, ironically enough, one of my top 5 books of the year. So, Book 9 in Outlander series. So, it's so funny that my shortest book is one of my least favorites, and my longest book is one of my top favorites. Hey, we love to see it. But the average book length in 2022 says 302 pages. Most shelved was Pride and Prejudice. The least shelved was A Home Within the Wilderness by Laura Hartley. And my average rating was a 4.2. My highest rated on Goodreads was a Daily Grace Company devotional for Easter. And my first review of the year was Satonic by Brandon Sanderson, which was book 3 in the Skyward series. So that's cool to kind of look at those stats, but I have some more stats right here, honey. The time of this spreadsheet was 139, so whatever. We're just going to say, out of this spreadsheet, I had 88 Christian books. We love to see it. This is really the year of Christian fiction for me. I just started reading Christian fiction in a little bit in 2019, some in 2020 and 2021, but a lot in 2022. So yeah, out of all that, 88 was Christian. And then we had 37 that were adult, 8 middle grade, and 6 YA. And then as far as ratings go, I had 3 2-stars, 5 2.5 stars, 6 3 stars, 13 3.5s, 49 4 stars, 8 4.5 stars, 56 5 stars. And there's several DNFs I'm not including on this, so we'll talk about that in my least favorite books. I already kind of got the list of all that. Yeah, so I had a lot of 5-star reads this year, y'all, but I went through my list this morning for my most favorite books of the year video. I've narrowed it down to truly like 30 something, because, you know, we've already talked about this, when you read a lot of books, you realize what's really 5-star. You know, I think that a lot of the 5 stars that I rated could have been really more like a 4-star now. Like, I think a little bit differently. It's fun to kind of go back and see how your reading changes over the year. Just as you read more, the less likely you're going to rate something 5 stars, right? It just takes more of a book to get you to that 5-star. So, yeah, does that make sense? Yeah. So, anyway, that was cool to see. And then as far as series versus standalone, I had 69 series books and 72 standalone. What? We love to see that too, okay? And then, over here, I got this printed. So, my most read authors, okay? The Spy Family manga This guy, I can't say his name. Tatsuya Endo. Okay, 8 books this year were the Spy Family manga. Okay, so that was technically the most read author. As far as fiction goes, I read 5 Terry Blackstocks, 4 Lynn Austen, 4 Pepper Basham, 3 Ellen Montgomerys, 3 Michelle Greeps, 3 Kim Vogel Sawyers, 3 Karen Kingsbury, 3 Becky Wade, 3 Susan May Warren, 3 Tony Shallows, and 3 Tammy L. Grays. So anything 3 and above, I put on this list. So that was cool. The genres. How many of each genre did I read? So my most read genre this year was, of course, romance, coming in at 33. Historical romance, 19. Mystery was 18. Nonfiction, I had 16. I don't have this in any order, so I'm looking around. Where am I at? Fantasy was 11. Who am I? Christmas romance, 9. Okay, so a lot of romance. Okay, I'm out of order now. Historical, I had 7. Manga, I had 11, so that's out of order, my bad. Sci-fi, I had 2. Classics, 4. Contemporary, 3. Biblical fiction, I had 3. I'm all over the place. So anyway, sorry, I did not put this in order, but yeah. Middle grade, I had 3, and that's it. So that was fun to kind of see the different genres, right? I'm like all over the place. I try different books. Love it. You can kind of see my most favorites, right? We all know your girl loves a good romance, historical romance, all the things. And of course, the mysteries are coming in, okay? You can see I started a mystery side. And then the month I read the most books was October and August. Each month had 15 books, so we love to see it. I don't know where I'm at with December, but we just won't count that. And so, yeah, that's it for like the 2022 portion of this video. Just wanted to kind of give you some like stats to kind of wrap this up and say, hey, here's how it all turned out. I'm so excited. I love that this is the year I started BookTube. You can kind of tell with all the way that my reading was. It was all over the place. Lots of books. Really great time. And so now we're going to talk about the 2023 goals. Okay. So 2023 goals. Let's get into it. So just to preface 2023, I've talked a little bit about this in the recent vlog that I posted, my last Vlogmas video. Beginning of that video, I talked about how I want 2023 to go. And priorities. I've always had a hard time with balancing the things I like to do. I love reading. I love journaling, Bible reading, Bible journaling, Bible study, family time, all those things, right? Watching some shows here and there. I don't watch a whole lot of things, but trying to make everything be balanced. And being a mom, especially a mom of a child with special needs, it is so hard to balance everything anyway. So for 2023, I'm not going to put as much pressure on myself for this channel and reading. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm obligated to certain things, you know, like I want to make sure that when I'm filming, it's going to be in the evening after my son goes to sleep. I'm not taking time away from family, all that stuff. I really just want to make sure that I have the balance I need. I need to get back to my Bible reading more. There's so many things I want to do in 2023. Also, being healthy, that's flown out the window at this point. So, need to do that. I mean, there's so many things I need to do in my personal life that, you know, and y'all were so supportive on the comments of that vlog where I was kind of chatting a little bit about it just briefly, but so I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's just, I've got to make sure that everything that he needs, my son, and just trying to make sure that I can get it all done, right? So, you know, I may not have as many videos. January, there'll be quite a bit just because, at least at the beginning, just because I'm off for a few days, but like between work, family, all that stuff with my kid, there's just so much I got to do that I just need to make sure that I'm taking care of business. Does that make sense? That, just to say that, to preface that, okay, my goals for 2023. I have this cute little graphic. Okay, we love to see it. Read 75 books. That's the first goal. Now, I know I read 100 and something, but your girl gonna have to just cut down. It is what it is. Like, I need to take a step back, and it's fine. So, 75 books, still a really attainable goal for the whole year, right? I went back and forth between 52, like, you know how some people do that. 75, we're just gonna keep it there. Goal number 2 is to read 40 books from my shelves. That's the other thing. Y'all seen from my bookshelf tour, I got too many books. So I would love to kind of cut down. Some of the ones on my shelves are like my favorites, right? Like the ones that I'm really interested in, all that stuff. The ones that were kind of on the sides here, I don't know. So I'd love to kind of get through some random books here throughout the year and just see if I like them. If I DNF sooner, that's another thing, right? Like making sure, hey, if I don't like a book peace out. I ain't got time for this. So that's okay, you know, and I've started embracing more of the DNF. I think I DNF'd 7 books this year, so next year, honey, it's happening. If I ain't feeling a book, I'm putting it down. It's fine, no big deal. So yeah, just trying to read the books on my shelves so that I can get rid of them if I don't like them and all that stuff. Because I'd love to I want my book collection to just be on these 3 shelves. I got too many over here and here. Like that's the thing. So yeah, but buying books, I mean, what is up? You know, I pre-ordered a few of the new releases coming out next year, but we won't talk about that. It's just, I don't want to be doing like big book outlet orders, right? I'm not going to be going to the bookstore and doing like big hauls. Just trying to keep it, at least for the first half of the year, manageable, where I might pick up 1 or 2 books here and there, but there's no need for me to get a lot of books all at one time because of the physical space. If I really want something, I'm just going to get it on my Kindle. I done bought some Kindle books. That's fine. You know, I feel better about getting a couple dollars spent on Kindle than having a bunch of space here where I get overwhelmed. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. Okay, 40 books from the shelves. Backtracking, that's the goal. Okay, 3, read 10 classics. I really got into loving some classics. Pride and Prejudice, Anne of Green Gables, The Blue Castle. Loving it. Okay, I want to read some more Jane Austen. I've got like a whole little classic shelf here. This is also a shelf like, okay, I want to read some of these. And if I don't like them, get rid of them. Free up some space. So yeah, 10 classics. 4, read 10 nonfiction. I really got into loving nonfiction this year. I read 16 nonfiction books. I still have so much nonfiction, especially Christian nonfiction, on my shelf. So I'd like to read at least 10 this year, just trying to pick and choose some and get through those. And then goal number 5. Finish LOTR, Lord of the Rings, because I've only read the first book. I want to read book 2 and 3, so that's doable. And then Narnia, I have only read the first. People say it ain't the first book, but in this little box set it is. The Magician's Nephew. I've only read it, so I need to read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I think I'm going to pick that up in January. And just finish the whole series, because I've never actually read those at all. So I'm fired up about that. The first one I read was so much fun. And then the Harry Potter series. I never read Harry Potter as a kid, but I did read book 1 through 5 as an adult several years ago, and I need to finish book 6 and 7. That's also doable. So, especially with the audiobooks, they're good. And then goal number 6. I've talked about this several times on my channel, but only read ARCs for must reads, okay? Y'all saw I was picking up some ARCs on NetGalley here and there. I've got maybe 9 left on that list. 2 of those are in a series I don't think I'm going to get to, but my percentage is finally at 80%. I'm happy with that, okay? I want to try to get through some of those others that I have for January and February, but just taking it slower and saying, hey, only my must reads, like I have to have this, I really want to read it, I'm going to do that, okay? And y'all saw that I was working a little bit with Baker Publishing, their blogger programs that they have, and so I'm only going to pick those must reads, you know? I don't want to get overwhelmed. I found myself getting overwhelmed. I really don't like that feeling of, okay, now I've got all these books I have to read for review, but I have no time. And I don't want that being overwhelmed, that overwhelmed feeling. So yeah, only ARCs for must reads. And then number 7. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Okay, some of y'all already know because I've been talking about it with some of y'all. But hosting my first readathon. I am so excited to tell y'all because your girl talked about this like 3 months ago, okay, with my friends. We've already planned it out. And several friends have like thrown different ideas. I can't even remember at this point the ideas everyone's given, but thank you to anybody who has, because I can't even remember. It's been so long since we talked about it. I want to say maybe it was even around the summer. It's been a long time since this has been in the works. Okay, hosted my first readathon, and guess what? One person, I cannot even remember who it was. I'm so sorry. But somebody, okay, I'm going to go find it. I'm going to go find it because I really want, this all stemmed from one person. And I really want to make sure that I say who it was because I'm going to go to my YouTube studio and try to find the comment because y'all, you can search comments. So let's see. Susan Fogel. Girl, you the one that just dreamt this up for me, okay? Hey, Susan, you always come on videos. I love you. So she said, totally off topic from this video. This is back in September, okay? Have you thought about hosting a readathon? I could see you doing a Southern inspired one. Susan, look at you go, girl, because we gonna do it. We gonna do it, okay? Southern readathon, May 2023. it's happening. And the reason I chose May is that's my birthday month. May 3rd's my birthday. And I don't know. It's just, it sounds like a good month. The summer, spring vibes will be happening. And they go with like my stuff. Y'all, I ain't gonna show you it in full. We'll do a whole separate video announcing the bingo board. But I got the bingo board already, okay? It's just a little sneak peek. I mean, I'm really excited about this. So, this bingo board's got, like a cowboy boot. We got a sweet tea glass. Hey, we love to see it. So I'm really excited about that, y'all. So I hope that you all participate. Just like my little intro here of, hey, we are going to do a readathon, and it'll be for the whole month of May, pretty much. So Southern Readathon coming in. And I'll probably have some co-hosts coming in. I've talked to some of my friends about doing that if they want to. So still some things to work out in the details, but yeah, I'm really excited there. So Susan, thank you so much for the idea because, girl, we're making it happen, okay? So anyway, okay, I'm all over the place with this. I just remembered I have a couple other things for my goals for 2023. One of them is I want to participate in more readathons. And the first two I have on the list here, honey, Oshina, girl, she come out with a Christian romance reading challenge. I will link her video below. Y'all, I'm fired up about this. Your girl done printed it out, okay, girl? Hey, I've got all the prompts, so I'm gonna be writing down here. And I'm not gonna go through them, but I will link her video down below where she announced this. I love that she did this to encourage more Christian romance reads because I got a whole shelf here, first of all. Several on my Kindle. We love to see it. What a great encouragement, okay? And then I have got Holly and Oshina's Read in the New Year challenges here printed out. This is from January 1st to January 7th. Really excited to be participating in this. This is a lot of fun. It's just so much fun to participate in readathons and reading challenges. So I wanted to mention that. I really want to try to make more of an effort there. And the last thing is to reread the Outlander series and critically rate them. I started rereading the first book and I really want to try to like critically rate them and write reviews for them. So we'll see. That's kind of like a side goal if I get to it. If not, it's fine. So yeah, now that's pretty much it on the reading goals. And now I want to do a quick, I was going to do a separate video, y'all, but hey, why not? Let's just keep it in here, okay? It's pretty short. So I got some faith goals. Do this cute little graphic here. I'm going to post these on my Instagram at some point. My 2023 faith goals. 1, I want to read the entire Bible. I talked about this recently in my vlog. I did try to read the entire Bible at one time. I got halfway. I probably read like 60 to 70%, but I just really want to try to get through it, you know? And I've got like a 1-year Bible thing coming in the mail. I'm going to work through it and just try to have some consistency because, again, balance, okay? That's my year, what am I saying? That's my word for 2023, okay? It's been that word for years. Can I get it done? Who knows? Number 2 is keep a prayer journal with some consistency. I have like 3 or 4 prayer journals and I start and I never finish. So I love journaling and I just never get to do it, right? So try to prioritize that. I'd have to get up so early just to make sure I'm getting my devotional time with the Lord and getting that prayer in because I'm like a driving prayer girl. I don't know about y'all, but I'll be driving talking to the Lord and I do that a lot. But something about writing down my prayers and specifically people I'm praying for is just something so sentimental to me. So, and I can look back and kind of see how the Lord's worked. And I really want to try at least some consistency. It don't have to be every day. Maybe once a week, go in there, make some notes, that kind of thing. Write out some prayers, even if it's just bullet points and then saying them out loud. Do something, you know, that's what I want to try to do. Number 3 is I've got so many Daily Grace Company Bible studies. I need to do them. So I want to do at least 5 this year. 4, Bible journal at least 1 to 2 times a month. I've got lots of supplies. That's other things, like I've went through all my supplies already and I've condensed them. They're in some totes sitting over here and just try to go through my things like too many stickers. I got so many notebooks and there's pens and papers. I've got to go through them and utilize them and I didn't buy hardly anything last year. So that worked out good, but using what I have, you know? So I want to try to do some of that. And I've got like 2 or 3 different Bible journaling things, like actual Bible journals. Like, I need to get through it. And then 5, do more Bible study videos on my channel. I know a lot of you all are encouraged by that. And maybe that will help me. I know some of y'all said in the comments on that vlog that doing that might help me as well to encourage me to get the things done. So, yeah. I'm gonna try to do some of that. So anyway, this video is long enough. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments below, what are some of your reading goals, faith goals, or any goals in general for 2023, because we gonna do this thing, okay? We gonna do it for 2023. I always get so pumped up into the year, though. I mean, what am I saying? But I'm really excited for the next year. I have just really appreciated each and every one of you. I know I say that. I can't say that enough. I say that all the time, but I truly mean it from the bottom of my heart. At this point, we're not at 1,000 subscribers, but I'm almost there. And I just, to think, I never would have thought I ever would have got there. So my heart is just so full from this community in general. It's been such a beautiful year. This is just like, I needed this community so much with everything going on in my life. And I've made so many great friends here that I chat with on a regular basis daily. And it just means the world to me. So yeah, thank you all so much for this year. And I hope that we have a wonderful, blessed 2023. Let me know some of your goals in the comments. I love you all, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, y'all.